people nowadays are forgetting something that is very basic. Okay, I know we need to learn something. Okay, and we go on YouTube, search for what we need to understand, or we wake up and we see a lot of ads, a lot of information, a lot of messages, a lot of everything that at a certain point we starting to forget something that is very important. The basic principle, the basic stuff. And in this video, first of all, I want to make math, okay? It will not boring. It will not be a boring video, I promise. But we need to understand the math before we want to launch a product or a service in the market. Basically, the first thing that we need to understand, of course, but I will not explain this on this video, we will do the math for your product and for your services, to sell your product, your services, and to understand the price that you need to sell your product or your services. Before do that, of course, you have a skill. Okay, you know, you studied psychology, you studied accountant, you studied, I don't know, something about architecture or engineering or something like that, okay? So you have a skill, AI nowadays, you know. You have a skill, you need to sell this skill, or at least you can sell this skill. But first of all, you need to understand one important thing, the main thing, which is there is a demand, actively demand on the product or service that I want to sell, yes or not. Go to Google Keywords Planner or something, some free tool that will give you the information about some keywords. For example, there are people that are looking for a bed, looking for a house, looking for some other goods or services, yes or not? If yes, perfect. I can market my product or services. I can put on market my product or services, because if there is a demand, of course, there will be also an offer. You will not the first person ever that will sell the first prototype product or something like that. At least you are not Steve Jobs or something like that, I mean. But this is not the case, okay? We are common people, we have a skill that someone else probably is selling, so there is a demand and there is an offer. This is enough to understand, okay, perfect. I can put on market my product. Perfect. But we say in Italy, you can have the best Italian pizza ever in this world. But if no one knows, you will go to bankruptcy, basically. You don't have money, okay? You can do the best pizza ever, but if other people don't know you, well, you can close your door, the doors of your pizzeria, okay? Well, so you need to market your product. You need to understand how to market your product. But first of all, you need to understand also KPIs. Probably if you're starting from zero, actually, it's difficult because, of course, you need to make lead generation. So you need to acquire leads, you need to get leads, potential clients, and then you need to sell to them, okay? So the thing is, probably the main question is, okay, Antonio, but, this is the most common question during my consulting, is, okay, Antonio, how much I need to spend to acquire clients, to get leads? Well, it depends. The answer is always depends. And most of people get mad, okay, about this answer. But at the end of the day, we need to make some calculation, some maths, to understand, okay, perfect, I need a budget, but how can I understand how much budget I need to sell my product or services? Let's go. So imagine, and this is I think for me it's helpful. It was helpful also for my clients, the coaches, the consultants, and info marketers that I helped during my journey. And it helps a lot if you don't have a big data, if you don't have an historical data, an history of data, okay? So you're starting from zero, imagine. So at least we need to consider a critical mass. Critical mass. What is a critical mass? Critical mass is basically an amount of leads, in this case, but it could be clients or whatever, that is enough. Enough to get a sample, to get something okay based on this number. What can be the conversion rate? Okay, so for me, the critical mass is at least get 100 leads. Okay, so we need 100 leads. Imagine you're selling your product, so the price of your product is actually, for example, let's do it very easy, $100 or 100 euros, because I'm Italian, I'm European. Perfect. So if we sell at this price and we want at least go to a break-even point, so break-even, we can spend a maximum of 100 euros or $100. Okay, perfect. So I suppose every time, because I have a lot of data actually in my mind, I see a lot of niches, a lot of markets, a lot of everything, from dating niche to someone that sell the weird stuff that I ever seen actually, to the architect, to the accountant, to a lot of info marketers and everything. So I have my datas, okay? And I assume that we have a conversion rate from leads to clients, okay? From leads to clients, a conversion rate of 1%. So 1 person is buying our service, product. Perfect. So with these data actually, so we are assuming some KPIs. This is very helpful because it allows us to have a guideline, okay? A cost that's, okay, I cannot go more than these kind of costs, and it allows us to understand the better price of our services, our product, to be sustainable in the long term. Because if I get 100 leads and I sell for $100 and I have a conversion rate of 1%, of course, I can spend a maximum of €1 per lead. Okay? €1 per lead. Perfect. Okay, we have a guideline of potential KPIs that we need to respect if we sell at €100. Of course, attention, because we have different variables here. We have the variables of the conversion rate, we have the variables of the price. Because the cost of the market, you cannot decide. If you go for ads in a financial market, yeah, you can probably have a very fast website to improve your user experience for who is viewing your landing page. You can have a cool creativity. So, okay, you have a high CPM, but you have a high CTR, the click rate, and you can lower your CPC, and then based on the same conversion rate, you can get more leads. Okay, perfect. All this technician stuff. But the cost of the market is the cost of market. It's not decided by you. If you are running something on financial market, you have a specific cost. Most of the time is high, or at least higher than the cost of, okay, you're selling on fitness niche, okay, on fitness market. On the fitness market, the cost of the market, I don't want to talk about CPM, cost per mil, or something like that, okay? I want to let it as easy as possible, easiest as possible. And of course, every market have their cost. The cost of the financial market is here. The cost of the fitness market is here. It's lower, okay? Because we can sell this to more people, basically. Of course, there is more competition, but this is not my problem. Competition is always good. Don't be afraid to start something. Because if you don't want to start something because, no, there is too competition, there is market saturation. I mean, I'm doing literally a video about marketing, about basic stuff. And I don't care about the competition. You know why? Because competition is always good. Because it means for me, okay, there is a market. New players can go, start, okay, in this market. Other players quit. I don't care. I don't care about the saturation of the market because it depends how you are communicating, how you are going to the market, okay? If you have some positioning, okay, you can destroy the market. And if the competition is here, you can go here without problems. So don't care about saturation of the market, blah, 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 boring stuff. Don't care. So we have different variables. The cost of the market is the most important variables. And if we are going to sell some financial product at 100 euros, probably we will be not in profit, okay, if we are selling a front end. This is, of course. We are talking about a product, one product in front end. Of course, you must have a back-end products with, the value ladder. You need to have other products to sell at less price or higher price. Don't care, because also the value ladder is something that I'm not completely agree. But we will talk this about the value ladder, the truth about the value ladder in another video. But the thing is, okay, you acquire the clients, perfect. You need at least to go in profit. If you're starting from zero, you need to go in profit at the front end product, okay? Otherwise, we have a problem. I can accept if you go in loss in front end, but you have backdoors, you have a lot of information. You know that after the front end product where you are in loss, then you have a lot of sales that will sell back-end products at higher price because you know your conversion rate on the back-end products, etc. Okay, I'm trying to explain this in the easiest way possible. So we understand that, okay, we can spend maximum €1 per lead, but if we edited, for example, this variable conversion rate, okay, this number, of course we are doubling it, basically. So I will be, in this case, with this data, I will be in profit of €100 or $100, okay? So this is the basic math that you need to do before launching a product, or if you probably are you struggling with the price of your product or to go in profit with your product, it's probably because you choose the wrong price. Okay, maybe it's too high because you were listening people that tell to you, no, you need to sell high ticket, and people think that high ticket is more than €1,000. They think about this. They don't think about the profit, because profit is a thing. Selling high tickets, it's based on the market. what is high ticket? There is no definition of high ticket, or the definition of high ticket is to sell at the maximum price that you can sell in order to be most profitable possible. Okay, so this is simple video to give you some guidelines. If you don't have datas, or if you have wrong datas, let's check this document. This is the most important document that you need to prepare before launch a product. I hope, check the link in the description. I don't know if I added something, but if you like the video, I appreciate if you put a like or subscribe or whatever, or nothing. Let's see in the next video. Bye bye.